President Ruto is having a hard time in Kenya. Kenyans, man, I swear, you guys are giving that man a hard time. Mr. Ruto will never forget these days in his life. Power to the people. No respect to Kenya. I swear you people are serious. I wish some of those black South Africans that go on that video and abuse people can see the force Kenyans are putting in their country. So us as Africans need to show support.
Kenyan President William Ruto just conceded to the protests. So basically, him now going to put in play the finance bill for raise taxes in Kenya. William Ruto, you basically try to be a dictator in Kenya. I'm sure you know that Kenya is a democratic country and not a dictatorship. But this is for the Kenyan youths them and the Kenyan protesters them. We stand with 1,000,000%. Just keep on doing what you do. You see me? I wouldn't have to stand up for no rights and inspire the rest of the people them afraid. Like the Jamaicans them and we're just too laid back. So once more respect to the Kenyans them.
What the hell is going on? Why are we not a greater nation? Why? Because we hand over our government to old people with civil war mentality, old people with colonial mentality, old people that see that think that they are not good enough to handle their things by themselves, old people that are scared of white people, old people that are willing to lick the ass and the foot of white people over their own people. Yes, when your president is 90 years of age, the vice is getting is heading to 60 years. What? The Senate president is heading to 70 years. What kind of country is that?
President Ruto is having a hard time in Kenya.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. I'm B-Boy, and in this clip you have seen that Kenya has been trending for the last two weeks because of the Gen Zs, or because of the youth protesting in the street in all over Kenya countries, whereby it has really influenced a lot of youth in other countries due to bad government or bad corrupt government system, whereby the government is increasing a lot of taxes, and some other countries youth has been inspired, whereby countries like Malawi, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Uganda, and Nigeria, same they are planning protest to remove bad government. Kindly have a look and then come back for more discussion.
Yeah. Kenyans, man, I swear, you guys are giving that man a hard time. Mr. Ruto will never forget these days in his life. Power to the people. No respect to Kenya.
After the Kenyan government lost to the youth and cancelled all taxes, the youth in other African countries are trying to follow the path of the Kenyan youth. The youth in Zimbabwe are planning a nationwide protest in August. Tanzania, that recently bought electric trains, are also planning the same thing. Still, they said they don't like the way the government is ruling them. In Malawi, 2 weeks from now, they will also embark on a nationwide protest. Ghana, they said maybe September. Nigerians are also planning the same thing, and I'm pretty sure other African nations will join in. According to the youth in Zimbabwe, they said they have been ignored enough. They've sat down and they watch people make themselves rich after entering into national politics. The youth in Malawi says they are fighting against bad governance and selfish leaders. So yes, the youth of Kenya have shown the other African countries the way that if they demonstrate in unison, the government will do what the people like. So in Zimbabwe, Malawi, Tanzania, maybe Ghana, maybe Nigeria, maybe Sudan, they will surely rise up and protest.
Whenever I meet a Kenyan on the road, I will greet them like this. Sir! If it's a woman, Madam! Respect. The Gen Z population of Kenya, you guys reminded us of who you are. Just look at your flag, the shield. You are warriors. Thank you for showing us that when we come together as a unit, as one, we are able to accomplish anything.
Mr. Speaker, I thought for what we have seen on CNN and everything, he would have taken the opportunity.
You hold on. When you finish, I'll give you
the opportunity to brief the House on what he saw in Kenya, where Kenyan public are beating up members of parliament for passing bad laws.
Bad idea.
So this video is from a Kenyan protester to the Kenyan president, William Ruto. And me just want to pass on this video to Andrew Holness.
And I want to tell this government, we gave you the entry, we are going to show you the exit.
Kenyan President William Ruto just conceded to the protests. So basically, him now go about put in play the finance bill for raise taxes in Kenya. So after him withdraw the bill now, he make a statement say, yo, this can never happen again. So basically, what I'm trying to say, him willing to use whatever means necessary to make sure say this not happen again. So that means him willing to use even more brutal force for the youths them. Because 23 youths lost their lives and all none him not come and address that. All him do are classify youth them as criminals. Youth them were peacefully protest against something where them not agree with. Because the youths them it a go affect. The high taxes are go affect the youths them. So them protest against this. And then you are going to call the youth them criminals and not even address the fact say your police force just murdered 23 youths them because of a peaceful protest. Then you are going to threaten the youths them now and talk about say you're willing to do whatever necessary to make sure say this not happen again. William Ruto, you basically are trying to be a dictator in Kenya. I'm sure you know say Kenya is a democratic country and not a dictatorship. But this is for the Kenyan youths them and the Kenyan protester them. We stand with 1,000,000%. Just keep on doing what you do. You see me? I wouldn't have to stand up for no rights and inspire the rest of the people them afraid. Like the Jamaicans them and we're just too laid back. So once more, respect to the Kenyan.
As from today, Kenya is mine. It's my giant of Africa. If you ask me, who is the giant of Africa? I will say, Kenya people are the giant of Africa. I don't care what your dictionary is telling you. I don't care what your Google is telling you. I don't give a fuck. Yes, I'm a Nigerian, but right now, Kenya has won my heart. Yes, they have won it 100%. I support them. I salute them. They have done impossible. They have done something that everyone else is afraid to do. They have the heart of a lion. They are the real son of the soil. Yes, respect to them. Yes. I like as they play like this. Now, at least now, the government of Kenya now, we know that, yes, the power really belongs to the people. Yes. Nigeria is over 250 million people, and the only 100 people when no reach 500, they drive Nigeria like moto. They drive us like moto. If the drivers go left, we go left. If the drivers go right, we go right. If the drivers go middle, we stay for middle. If they control us like remote, just few people. Can't see how Kenya people they do. Can't see how people wey want their country to move forward. See as they do. Tomorrow na Nigerians go run go Kenya, go they look for better life. Go they look for job. And that job go kill you. Na that better life go kill you. Deport them. Any Nigeria wey you see for Kenya, deport them. As you dey deport them, beat them. Tell them say make they go fix their country, because I think this is the only way Nigerians can fix their country. If other people stop to they give us visa, if other people stop to the welcome us in their country, then we will come back and fix our country for other people to come to our country. Yes, they no forbid us make other people that come Nigeria come look for better life. They no forbid us. We have everything it takes in Nigeria to be a greater nation. What the hell is going on? Why are we not a greater nation? Why? Because we hand over our government to old people with civil war mentality, old people with colonial mentality, old people that see that think that they are not good enough to handle their things by themselves, old people that are scared of white people, old people that are willing to lick the ass and the foot of white people over their own people. Yes, when your president is 90 years of age, the vice is getting is heading to 60 years. What? The Senate president is heading to 70 years. What kind of country is that? Country of old people with diabetes, old people with staggering strength. What kind of country is Nigeria? What the hell is Nigeria? Is that a country? A country where bandits and terrorists are going around killing people, destroying farms. We call that a country. Country that you cannot even sleep with your two eyes closed. Yes. Nigeria is the giant of Africa. You never become giant in your own state. Nah. Africa, you want go be giant. Giant kill. My Kenyan people, you guys are the champion of the day. I love you guys. You guys are the heroes. I respect you guys a lot. Oh my God, I wish I can give you guys a hug. You guys have done the impossible. I'm so proud of you guys. Much love from Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian, but I dey like una way. Make I no lie, give myself. I dey like una way as una dey do things in one accord like this. I dey like am. Our own for Nigeria be say with the still play around tribe. This one is Igbo. This one a youth in his 20s. He's telling his fellow youth. This one is Igbo. This one is Hausa. Meanwhile, we dey face the same thing. Me and you dey face the same thing. Hunger dey kill me and you. No job, nothing. The only job in Nigeria right now is to be an internet influencer. That is the only job that is left for the youth of Nigeria to do. Make we dey talk truth. Yes, to be a comedian, to be a musician, to be a movie star. That is the only job that is left in Nigeria to do as a younger person. No other job again. No other job again. Otherwise, you want to be a Yahoo boy or a Runs girl, and you think with this step that we can meet up to the future. Una dey play, una just dey play, una just dey play with your life. Man, I'm so tired of Nigeria, bro. So fucking tired. These people are not listening, bro. Until it gets late, everywhere in the world, every country is waking up, trying to grab whatever they can grab right now that is a little bit opportunity for them. We are, but Nigeria, we are still waiting. We are still looking for country where go fix themselves so that we can go there tomorrow and be looking for a better life. Better life, key or so. I beg my Kenyan people, the support una they push and they go. I the support una. But make sure as una finish, make sure you guys get what you guys want, and then you guys put the right person to help una go to the promised land. No mind this old politician.
After just few days of protesting, Kenya president don't finally submit. He does surrender to the people of Kenya.
Consequently, having reflected on the continuing conversation around the content of the Finance Bill 2024, and listening keenly to the people of Kenya, who have said loudly that they want nothing to do with this Finance Bill 2024, I concede, and therefore I will not sign the 2024 Finance Bill, and it shall subsequently be withdrawn, and I have agreed with these members that becomes our collective position.
Not be even youth now, not the Gen Z, young people, where they're born from, when you talk about Gen Z, they talk about from 1996 to 2012. Now they protest, the bill, finance bill where the president be one sign, they say no way, the president don't finally agree to them. And meanwhile for Nigeria, President Tinubu, he remove fuel subsidy. Everybody they suffer. He even say, I understand, una go need to suffer. Before you know it, the value of naira fall. Everybody dey look and nobody fit talk. Look at the price of things. See situation. Ordinary minimum wage that day when labour say they wan protest, e threaten them, nobody fit talk again. And now una put am for there, we dey practice democracy. But make una look at Kenya. Just few days of protest. Small children, the youth now come and protest. Because they be wan pass the finance bill for that Kenya. Nigerians, nobody, giant of Africa. See, we are not supposed to be giant of Africa just in words, but also in deed. See situation. See hunger, see starvation for Nigeria. No employment, nothing, people dey suffer. Una dey complain, but no action, nobody fit talk. Peaceful protest. You know how many people dey Nigeria? I want make una take that bold step. Come out in mass. Come demand from the government wetin una want. They go do am. Few individual, they destroy that nation for una very eye, krokro, una open eye. Nobody fit stand up. But make una look at Kenya. You all need to learn from Kenya. Nigeria youth. Look at Kenya youth.
I hope you have watched the full clip, and what I can really tell you is that young youths never involve in politics until they feel the pain or they feel like they are being misused. And it's not all about old leaders or young leaders. It's all about the good government or how the government run. So a lot of Kenyans youth, they really came out and protested because of this financial bill in our country, whereby the tax was really increased high, whereby it has opened other way, or it has opened the eyes of other youths in other countries, whereby these youths are planning to protest. Look at countries like Zimbabwe, look at countries like Uganda, look at countries like Nigeria. All the youths have come together and they are following the Kenyan way to protest so that they can remove this bad government. You know, in our African country, a lot of population is by youth. The youth have a lot of population compared to all people. So, and good thing about this youth protest, it has no tribalism, or it has no a lot of tribalism or hatred, because these youth come together as one. As you know, in our country Kenya, we have a lot of tribes, whereby we have like 40 and above tribes. A lot of people speak different language, but this time round these people came together despite the tribalism. They didn't want to know if you were a Kikuyu or you were a Luo. All they wanted is that they really came together as one. And what they did, it has surprised a lot of people in all the world. A lot of people are talking about Kenya. Kenya is trending worldwide. So, and this has really influenced a lot of youth outside, whereby look at Nigerian youth. They have started to plan on how to protest because of how they have a bad government. Look at a country like Nigeria. Nigeria has a lot of resources, the oil, the mineral, but a lot of youth there are suffering. They don't have jobs. Maybe a lot of youth in Nigeria, they are maybe manufacturing crude oil through the wrong way, whereby the government has taken all the resources of the crude oil and all the money that come through these mineral sources, they just put into their pocket, whereby Nigerian is a country that it has to be developed very far away from other African countries. Because if a country has like oil resources in their own country, it means they are exporting this oil to all the world, whereby it has to be so rich, it has to be so rich, it has to be so developed, it has to be this country should have no like road problem or maybe employment problem. The manufacture and road of that place, the transportation system should be on point. The youth should have work. The education system should be on point, whereby all the youth go to good school. Look at the maybe hospital. The hospital should be good hospital in that country. Look at like a country like Zimbabwe. They have been ruled and they want to change their leader. Look at the country like Uganda. They have been ruled for 30 years by the same person, whereby this same person can't provide change to the government. The government need new leaders to state new strategies, to state new development in the country. So these youths have really come together, and it's through the inspiration of the Kenyan Gen Zs or the Kenyan youth, whereby they have come to remove this bad government. It's time for all the youths in African countries to unite to fight all this injustice or this bad corruption in their own country. And I really think this is a really good move to make, whereby if you come and be strong and unite together without fear, these leaders will fear you and they will do what you want. Yeah, and these leaders should remember we are the one who choose them. So if we elect you to be in that position, we mean that we really love you and we trust you, because you will take care of your human rights, you will protect us, you will create more things that will lead to our country to develop. A lot of African countries have really come out and they are fighting, and they are really fighting to remove these bad leaders, to have a better country like these other countries. Same applied to Caribbean countries. They have really joined together and they are fighting to remove bad government in their country. So my message to you is that the youth will really inspire you and will really encourage you. Whenever you see a bad government, just come out, but do your protest in a good way, so that these leaders should see their mistake. If the youth can wake up and see bad thing in the government, that really means that people have come to an end to this bad government or this corrupt government. So the Kenyans or the Gen Zs in the whole world, whenever you see a bad government, just come out and protest, and they will hear your cry. So, and I have really seen a lot of countries, whenever there is a protest, these leaders come out and they sit and they decide. Look at our country, Kenya. We have reduced some cost of something, we have reduced some tax of something. So the youth just come out and fight for your right. Thank you guys for watching this clip. Thank you for supporting me. Just remember to like, subscribe and share this clip. One love to all the people.